guys, drdecks here. Today we are on our new project. We just set our helical piles in place. Our engineer just left. That was quick. We usually have to dig, pour, and then wait. But now we've dug these piles in and they're ready to go, man. So pretty stoked about that new technology for us. So check out MassCore helical piles when you get a minute. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that bell icon to be notified when we're putting out fresh content. And talking about subscribing, we just hit 10,000 YouTube subscribers. Hip hip, hooray. So I just wanted to thank everyone for entering our contest. We will be announcing our winners soon. We also want to thank Regal Ideas, Stabila, and Blocklauder for their generous donations to our contest. So great prizes. Hope you guys enjoy them when we get those out to you. All right, so what we're building today is a big rectangle, but what makes it special is there's only 4 posts that hold this deck up. It's massive. It's 15 by 34 feet, and there's a 33-foot span in between the posts. So we have to use a 6-inch by 24-inch by 35-foot glue lam, which are very heavy. So we're gonna use our Bobcat to boost those. We use the Bobcat to set the helical piles. Now we're gonna use the Bobcat to set those beams in place as well. So here's a look at our newest design. Here's the house. There's an existing deck right here, and we're gonna pull all the decking off of that and make it all match. This deck is 2 steps above this one. So there'll be a step that goes in between here. And then this deck is massive. It's 15 by 34, 2 by 12 joists. We have V-bracing going this way. We're locking this thing into the house and into the existing deck. So that's the overhead view. These are all approved engineered plans through the city of Tacoma. Here's the front view. You can see how big these beams are to scale when we do this. And then our posts are like right here. They're actually gonna be sitting in just a little bit on the ends of this. But yeah, you can kind of get an idea of the size of that. And those things are going to be really fun to install. And then from the side, here's the existing deck. There's the new step, and then our deck is up here. So we're using a black Regal Ideas black frame with glass for our railing, and we're using TimberTech AZEK decking. All right, so we have our helical piles already installed in the ground. So now we have one footing that we need to install a different type of bracket because there was a concrete footing in the way, so we couldn't put a helical pile over there. So now we're going to start figuring out elevations for our deck. So I'm gonna have to do a little figuring out with the size of our glue lam, subtract that out of our overall height, and then we can start cutting down our posts and getting those mounted and braced and ready for the beams. Don't forget we still... All right, so one of our piles isn't quite in the right spot. We thought it was, but we just did some more accurate measurements and we're like, ooh, it's too far this way, which would mean the beam's just gonna be, it won't work with the house, or the post will be out of level, too much out of level. So we're gonna pull that pile out and put in another one and try to get it a little bit closer to where we need it. We're having some issues with that hole because there's some rocks down below the grade that were pushing our pin or our pile into basically the wrong position every time. So it took us a minute, and we kept trying different angles, and we finally were able to get our new pile fitting properly. So now that we've got that done, we have the right pressure, everything's good to go. We can start cutting our posts down and mounting the column caps on them and start bracing our posts for the beams. All right, so now we're justifying grade. Now that our piles are in the ground and they're good to go, I've taken a Stabila LAR 350, which is right over there, and I've shot a laser level line on the house. And then I took where I want the grade of the bottom of my glue lambs to be, and I came up with a number, and that number is 55 5/8. So now what I have to do is take a grading stick and find out where the laser hits on the grading stick, okay? So I have a receiver that'll find the laser line, and if you zoom in, you can kind of see where this arrow's going, right? And there's basically, there it is. So I put a mark on my elevation stick. Then I measure that measurement, and then I add that other measurement I took to the laser on the house, which is 55 5/8, and I added that to this measurement here, which was 63 and something, and it came up with 118 3/4, and that is the height that we are going to cut this post at, is 118 3/4. I wrote it in Sharpie on here, so now the guys know what to cut the post height at, and they can get it cut and they can start mounting it, and then we can start squaring it up and getting it braced. I think a standard will cut through in 2 cuts, and the big one won't cut in 1 cut, so you might as well just, yeah.
What's this called?
This is a hot dip galvanized Simpson bracket for the glue lamb to sit into. These are really awesome and fairly expensive brackets. We usually don't use them a whole lot on our projects, but on this particular project we are, because it's such a heavy duty deck.
It's a bracket and a half.
Yeah. We have to put a small detail on the outside edge, or the top edge of our posts, because of these welds right here. These welds make it difficult for the bracket to sit completely flat on top of the post. So we're going to route it, put a route detail on it, so that this will sit completely flat on top of the post. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. You can kind of see what we're doing right now. We're just kind of prepping these posts, getting our Simpson strong tie brackets on top, so that when we bring those beams in tomorrow, we can get them set. So I don't think you're going to catch that, but you'll be able to catch us setting joists on Wednesday. So hip hip. Hooray. Alright, if you like what you saw today, don't forget to click that subscribe button, hit that bell icon to be notified when we're putting out new content, like our videos, and comment below. I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can, or as time allows. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.